With Witcher 3 being my favorite game of all time, I saw the news that were roaming around the internet in the couple of last weeks, and I've noticed that The Witcher 4 is officially on the way. This May marks 9 years since the release of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt back in 2015. Polish developer CD Projekt Red found massive success with the game, which scored great reviews and sold more than 50 million copies to become one of the best-selling video games in history. With Witcher 3 being my favorite game of all time, I honestly never expected or imagined that another game, and in fact another 3 games, will be in development. CD Projekt Red didn't jump into The Witcher 4 right after, though, as it made Cyberpunk 2077 and released it in 2020, but now CD Projekt Red is returning to the fantasy series it's best known for with The Witcher 4, which is in development under the codename Polaris. It kicks off a new trilogy, yeah, you heard me right, a new trilogy that, should all go to plan, is expected to span The Witcher 5 and 6 as well to complete the second set of trilogies, which is mental. By the time they are ready to give some new intel about The Witcher 4, 5, 6, we got some news that they are making a sequel to Cyberpunk 2077 and a remake of the original Witcher. Before this, The Witcher 3 and CD Projekt's other titles were made using the company's own game engine, the Red Engine. The game is CD Projekt's first to be made using Epic's Unreal Engine 5, and getting up to the speed with the technology means development is going to take some time, the company has said. The Witcher 4 is the first entry in the new trilogy, and CD Projekt management said development on The Witcher 5 and Witcher 6 should be smoother because the foundation will already be in place. CD Projekt management also mentioned how The Witcher 5 and Witcher 6 should take about 3 years each to develop, so fans can expect this newest Witcher trilogy to span into the 2030s. As of April 2024, the game was in the pre-production phase of development. However, management said that on earnings call in March, the full production is set to begin later in 2024. Additionally, the company said 400 plus people are now working on the game, and it is further along in development than any of CD Projekt's other upcoming games, including the sequel to Cyberpunk 2077. In 2022, management alluded to how The Witcher 4 would likely need a few more years and it would not arrive until 2025 at the soonest. But now the fans are speculating that it will be even longer than the game is released, and I would honestly not be surprised if the release date would be around 2026 or even 2027. At the end of The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC, our all-beloved Geralt was alive and well, but his story arc has ended. Wild Hunt was over. That doesn't mean he won't return in this new Witcher game, though he likely won't be the main character.
Let's pretend I didn't hear that. Now get out of here, before I get tired of playing make-believe.
The developers said as much. We might even include Geralt in later games potentially. We just need to talk about it and figure out what we're going to do next.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
Sebastian Kalemba, the former lead animator on The Witcher 3, has been announced as the game director for The Witcher 4. They announced this on Twitter, stating that they aim to raise the bar. The intent is to push the boundaries of RPG games, and there's a desire to tell something more intense with also more intense gameplay. The thought of having a new Witcher game maybe 2 or 3 years away from us is honestly mind-boggling, and holy shit, I never really expected this moment to be true. After 9 years, it might come back eventually. I said my farewell to Geralt a long time ago when I finished Witcher 3. It is really nice to know that they want to raise the bar, and I can't wait. I will definitely post more videos about the news, but this is everything I can tell you so far from what we know. So thank you for listening and watching, guys. Love you and see you next week. Bye bye.